Yes guys, walk and talk with me, episode 8. We're going to talk about cheat meals, the truth about cheat meals. And get your notepad ready, get your phone ready for all the notes. Make sure you save this video because everything I'm saying is the truth, if you like it or not. So the harsh reality guys, the facts is guys, cheat meals are a myth. I'll be honest with you, it took me a long time to overcome cheat meals and the word cheat meal. It's toxic guys. I'm gonna just end this real quick now. I'm gonna give you an analogy. So if you're in a toxic relationship and you leave, will you go back to that relationship every weekend or every other weekend? Would you go back to that relationship every month just to try out the toxic relationship just once? I'll wait for your answers. It's the same with a cheat meal guys. If you hire a coach, a PT or a mentor and the first thing on your mind is when can I have a cheat meal, you have not adjusted your mindset or changed the way you're thinking and how you approach food guys. It's simple facts. I've learned this over time. When I first started getting into shape and changing my lifestyle, I used to train for a weekend. I used to train for a messy day. That's the wrong way to look at health and sustainability with keeping the physique that you want, people. It's just the facts. I'm not saying you can't have certain meals, but attacking your goal with the mindset of when can I have cheat meals and cheat meals and cheat meals and when can I have them will always set you up to fail, people, because that's what you're chasing. The whole reason you want to get in shape is based on the 1,000+ cheat meals you've had in your life to put on the body fat. Does that make sense so far, people? So you have to address the mindset and how you approach food. Always remember guys, food is fuel. Food is a fuel to fuel the body and supplement the body the right way to keep us going, to keep us alive. Food shouldn't be a treat where we look forward to. We shouldn't look forward to eating a cake. I know we've been designed to over the years and over centuries, but we shouldn't be excited for sugar, and that's the bottom line, guys. We're addicted to sugar. It's an addiction, guys. Like I said earlier, if you're in a toxic relationship and you break up with that person, you've got no intention of going back. You've got to have the mindset, guys, that when you go on this journey, the goal is not to go back to how you're living, how you was. You've got to kill the old you and create this new you that's going to be around for the rest of your life. That's the way you approach having certain foods and getting into the best shape and having the longest life on earth possible. Does that make sense so far, people? Do you understand what I'm saying? So when you're on this goal, you should have no intention, especially if you're 30%, 40% body fat, you're 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever amount of stone you're overweight. Your goal should not be when can I have a certain meal. Your goal is to get rid of this fat. All the cheat meals are hanging off you. All the meals, how you look now is what caused you. Sorry, how you look now is what's caused you to get the way you are. You know what I mean? So have a look at yourself in the mirror. That's your cheat meal. This is what's happened over time, over years. You put on all this weight based on eating burgers, eating refined carbohydrates, eating the sugars, you know what I mean, eating the cereals, late night going to the petrol station, Netflix and chill. All this has compounded over the years, people. You know what I mean? So we've got to address this today and sort it out today. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It's going to be hard. When I first ever started, I was tossing and turning in bed. I was sweating. I had mood swings. I was an addict. I wasn't an addict. You know what I mean? You have to accept that you're an addict, guys. You're an addict to sugar. You're an addict to the old you. You've got to get rid of the old you. And when you get to the place where you want to be, you can incorporate certain foods, what you like, when you get to that place. You know what I mean? It's like an alcoholic. If you're an alcoholic and you're recovering and in rehabilitation, you can't go to a pub or a club and sit around alcohol because you haven't got the mindset and the powers to say no yet. You've got to get yourself in a place where your physique's so good, you're so aligned and so in tune with what you're doing. You can go to a certain restaurant, you can go out with certain friends, and you can say, no, I don't want this. Until you get to that place in your mind, you can't have cheat meals every week or every other day or whatever. You can't be picking. You've got to build the mind first. I'm not saying you can never touch certain foods ever again. I'm saying if you're really serious about changing your lifestyle, that should not be on the top of the list. When can I have a cheat meal, guys? It should not be. Not at all. You know what I mean? How I do it now is I don't set myself up every week to have a cheat. Like I said, if I plan to go out for someone's birthday, if there's an occasion, if I feel like going out after 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks, I would decide to go out and enjoy a meal guilt-free. But I won't set myself up and train every week and do loads of cardio, loads of steps just to get a burger in or a Five Guys or a McDonald's, which I don't eat anyway, just for a weekend. That way, the way you're looking at it will always set you up to fail, people. It's inevitable. And that happened to me during my time. I'm just talking to you based off my experience. I used to get excited for a cheat meal. I used to buy loads of biscuits, chocolate, have the burgers, have the fries, and I used to feel like absolute shit. You go back to the gym on a Monday or whatever day you go back on, you feel like a slug for a few days. And it takes you about 6 or 7 days, sometimes even 10 days, 11 days to get back off that water and the excess weight you put on from the food you've eaten. That's how my body is. Everybody's bodies are different. But a cheat meal, guys, I would say originally is for a bodybuilder. We are not bodybuilders, we're not doing shows, we're not doing competitions. If you're a person that's dialing your body into 7% body fat, there's certain bodybuilders that will eat shit before the show, or they will eat a lot of shit after the show, or to keep their mind in the right place, they will have certain meals during up to the show, depending how their body responds. All bodybuilders are different. Some won't have no cheat meals till after the show. Some bodybuilders are blessed to get super lean, super quick, and they need certain, what if you want to call them cheat meals, and certain foods to keep them going and keep the calories in. You know what I mean? So, if you're not aiming to be a bodybuilder, cheat meals should not be on your mind. You know what I mean? You're not aiming for 8% or 7% or 5% body fat. So that protocol and that regime should not apply to the average man that wants to get in shape. Like I said, you remember there's a lot of bodybuilders out there that don't put on a crazy amount of weight after a show. Some do, some dirty bulk and put on a lot of weight. Some will maintain that physique all year round to a degree, probably go back up to 14%, maybe 15%, and they will dial it back in. Some will put on a lot of weight and make it a lot of work. I'm one of those, I think I'll be one of those people. If I was a bodybuilder, I will put back on the weight after the show because I find it hard to maintain a super low body fat, how I used to address it and go to it before. Now it's different. Slow and steady wins the race, people. I eat the same things every day. I do the same training every day. I sleep at the same time literally every day. And I'm enjoying life. I've got a goal and a target in place, but a bodybuilding lifestyle to my lifestyle is two different things. I am not training for a show. I'm training for longevity and to live long and to keep looking well through the years. So you've got to look at this food, people and guys. Sorry, my phone's ringing. Sorry. You've got to approach food completely different, guys. Get rid of cheat meals out of your head. Cheat meals are no good. Cheat meals will keep on the hamster wheel. Cheat meals will make you yo-yo through your life. You've got to approach food completely different. Food is fuel. You know what I mean? If you're driving a car and your car is a diesel car, you are not going to put petrol in your diesel car. Do you know why? Because it'll fuck up the engine. Sorry to swear. It's the same with your body. If you keep putting the wrong fuel in your body, guess what happens? You will get bloated, you will get acid reflux, you'll mess up your gut. You know what I mean? You get tired quicker, you feel sluggish, you feel lazy. You're not going to perform to the best. So make sure every time you're putting that fork to your mouth, make sure when you taste whatever you're tasting, you're just going to help me be better in the long run, or it's going to make me feel like shit in the long run. That's your choice, guys. You know what I mean? But like I said, if you're 30% body fat or more, if you've got 5-6 stone to lose, cheat meals are not your goal. Your goal is to get stronger in the gym, change that body composition, get your head into a healthy lifestyle. Don't go into a new lifestyle thinking about your old one. The goal is to get rid of the old you. That's the ultimate goal. If you're not ready to make that complete change and get rid of all that food and how you lived before, then you might as well stay the way you are, because you're not ready to do it yet. You're not prepared. And to the people that are new listening, I'm not saying cut out all your junk food in day one. It'd be impossible. You'll relapse within 2 or 3 days. I'm saying get adjusted and start cutting down for certain things. Get rid of all temptations around your environment. I don't care how strong-minded you are. If you've got a chocolate bar in your cupboard, sitting there, and everything else is absolutely healthy, you will sit down, no matter what phone call you get, no matter what you see on the TV, you will attach some sort of emotion to have that chocolate bar. You will get a phone call about some good news that's nothing to do with you. You will attach that emotion to say, you know what, I'm going to go in the cupboard and have that chocolate bar, feel good today. If you get a sad phone call, you will use that emotion to go in the cupboard and go, you know what, I feel down, I'm having that chocolate bar. So get rid of all temptations around your household. I don't have nothing in my cupboards, even as strong-minded as I am. I wouldn't buy chocolate bars or buy certain things in my cupboard or have them around, because I know if somebody pisses me off through that day or whatever, I will sit down on my sofa and make up some sort of excuse subconsciously just to have a bar. I'll just have one. I'll have one Freddo. That won't hurt. Oh, I'll have a second one. I'll have a third one. And then as soon as you know it, you've had 5 or 6 Freddos through the day. You've had 8 or 10. It's that easy, people. So get rid of all temptations. No one has the willpower just to sit through their house for a whole week with loads of junk food around them. You know what I mean? So the first goal should be on your journey is get rid of all temptations around you to start the journey, because you will relapse and you will crash. And if you're that glutton and that greedy and you really want that cheat or whatever you want, jump in your car. You'll jump in your car and go and get it. I don't think most of us are that bad to think, you know what, I'm going to drive half a mile or up the road just to get a chocolate bar and come back home. It don't make no sense, people. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's not going to be easy. I'm not standing here, but I'm not walking and talking and saying this is going to be easy, people. It's going to be work to get to that place. You know what I mean? It's going to be work, it's going to be hard, but just start today, one day at a time. It took me years, I've been talking these years, to adapt to a different lifestyle. The fat kid will always be dormant inside me. It'll always be. I've got a sweet tooth. I'm not going to lie, if I touch a chocolate bar, whatever, it will crash me to start eating loads of chocolate food a day. You know what I mean? So when I do have some sort of messy food, I will get all my food in through the day and have it last. I wouldn't kickstart my day with something naughty, because it will just spiral and snowball and domino effect into a messy day, because you'll constantly crave that. But if you, for example, if I have all my meals for the day and I feel like a coffee with a muffin, a coffee with a few biscuits, or my last meal is like my last meal will be, let's say a burger and fries, I know I'm not going to eat no more through that night, because that will satisfy me before going to bed. So when you do get into that place of you can control yourself, try and have that meal last. Have all your meals in through the day and have it last, because you'll find it harder to crave other things, because you'll be full. Does that all make sense, people? So like I said, it's mindset is key, and I don't hear a lot of people talking about the mindset. It's just, I'm not gonna lie to you and say it's just easy to put something away. It's not. Like, if you're an alcoholic, you can't have drink in your house. It's as simple as that. If you've got a sweet tooth and love savoury stuff, you can't have them in your household through the week if you're planning to change. that means you're not serious about changing. It's inevitable. You'll go in that cupboard, pick up a bar, or pick up something that you're not supposed to have and start eating it. So the first thing is start clearing out the temptations out of your house and start thinking about food as fuel and not something to reward yourself with because you've dropped a pound on the scales or you feel better in yourself. You know what I mean? An alcoholic will not reward himself with a double brandy and coke at the end of the week and then flipping start drinking again and start again Monday. He will never change. That person will not change. It's the same, like I said, I'll say it time and time again, cheat meals. I don't believe in them. I used to, but I don't believe in a cheat meal, people. If you're going to go out with your loved ones, go and enjoy your night out, guilt-free. If you're going to go to the cinema and you want some popcorn or whatever, enjoy what you're going to have guilt-free. If you're going on a day out, go and enjoy it. But the majority of your time, as you get better with your physique and your mindset gets more stronger and more disciplined, you won't need to go out and eat certain things. I don't really have a craving for nothing. I think when it comes to me, when it comes to food, it's more I've got a sweet tooth. Regarding food, I'm not really fussed about food because if I go out to eat anyway, it'd be lamb chops, I'll have majority of the time, I'll have steak, and then my starter's always going to be a calamari. That's the majority of the time I have calamari, and I don't have no desserts when I'm out anyway, when I go out to eat. So that's my main go-to. Then I have probably chips with that, or fries with that. So that's my little naughty thing. So for me, I don't get excited for a burger. I'm not really a burger person. I don't get excited for pizza. I don't eat pizza. I have a Chinese occasionally. That's my go-to as well. I have a Chinese, and I think that's about it for me. I like a little alcoholic drink here and there, a little glass of ginger wine, the odd Baileys here and there, and I drink them and I enjoy them guilt-free. But apart from that, the food side of things, I don't crave. I wouldn't sit here and go, I'm really craving a Chinese. I don't really crave nothing no more, if I'm honest. You know what I mean? I've kind of beat the craving. I have something when I feel like having it, but I wouldn't get up. I won't be in my house now and then plan to go to the shop to get a flipping Freddo. I feel like a Freddo. I'm gonna walk over to the shop and get in a Freddo. That don't happen. Do you know what I mean? So the more protein you eat, the healthier you get, the more you train, your body won't let you crave certain things anymore. And when you do crave it, listen to what your body does. You'll either get bloated, you'll feel a bit sickish, the sweetness will be 10 times stronger because you're eating single ingredient foods, there's no shit in it. It will make you realise that it's not that great anyway. You know what I mean? So when I have something to eat now, like a Chinese, I really enjoy it because I don't have it every week. But I couldn't have that every other day because it would just make me feel like shit. Does that make sense? So when you're really on your journey and you're proper locked in, your body won't allow you to enjoy certain things anymore anyway. Even down to me with alcohol, I could drink loads of brandy back in my younger days. I could drink loads all day long. I could drink for the weekend, through to Monday, whatever, and session it all night, whatever, go to clubbing, whatever. But now, I can't even drink spirits no more really. If I drink a brandy and coke, or I have a couple, I'm knackered, I want to go to sleep. Tired, I'm hungover off 2 drinks. I can't drink brandies and that like I used to. I have a little glass of ginger wine, and I have a bit of port. I sound like an old man. And I have a Baileys here and there, but I've got spirits in my house. But if someone comes here, I've got spirits, I've got rum. My friend comes here, he can have a glass of rum or whatever. But for me, I can't drink rum or drink brandy the way I used to because I'll be on my back and I feel like shit as well. So as that body gets healthier, as you're more locked into your goals, your organs, your body will not allow you to let certain things in, and your body will let you know that this is not for us. What are you doing? I told you this on a few videos ago. I remember when I was proper locked in. This is 2008, 2009. I didn't have nothing messy for about 6 weeks, I think. That's a long time back then when I first started. And then I was really craving, I don't know why, a steak and kidney pie and chips. Went to the chip shop. I bought the steak and kidney pie, and I think within 5 minutes, I had a few of the chips, had a few scoops of the steak and kidney pie, and I vomited. My body was like, what the F are you doing? We don't do this no more. So there will be signs for everybody that will let you know you shouldn't be doing this no more. Don't block out the signs, people. Like I said, you'll be bloatedness. You could go and do a number 2 upstairs. Your stomach probably be a bit more smellier. Your poo won't be as solid. You won't be able to sleep properly. Acid indigestion, acid reflux, sluggishness, tired. You'll get mood swings. You'll feel down and you don't even know why. And it's the chemicals that are in these foods and that are in these chocolates, guys. So again, sorry to rant and go on, but I would say to everybody, just sit down and have an ultimate goal of what you want to do. If you're not ready mentally, don't jump in and you're not ready, because you have to let that lifestyle go. You have to let it go, people. It's the bottom line. And again, it sounds daunting, it sounds depressing, but your lifestyle should not consist of fish and chips, Chinese, curries, takeouts every week, or even through the week. I say it all the time, 80% should be healthy, and then other 20% do what you want when you feel like it, to a degree. You know what I mean? But if your lifestyle's 80% shit and 20% just about eating healthy, you've got to change that dynamic. When you change that around, then you've got more time to enjoy certain foods that you used to like to a degree. And I've gave this analogy before as well. If your goal is to be a millionaire and you save your first £1,000, you can't spend that £1,000 like a millionaire. You're nowhere near that target yet. You know what I mean? So when you get close to the target of being a millionaire, you can start doing certain things more because you've got that bag of money. It's the same with your physique and your body. If you're 30% body fat, you've got no right to be talking about cheat meals and certain foods can you eat on the weekend or whenever. Get your body down to at least 13-14% and then start talking to your PT, your coach, or if you want to talk to me about can I incorporate certain things. Until then, you should be locked in and dialed in on, I want to start fitting in clothes better, I want to start seeing my core, I want my cheeks to go down a little bit, I want to have a higher sex drive again. Start thinking about those sort of things. Don't think about when can I have a chocolate bar and a flipping bowl of custard. Get that mind, start thinking about food in the right way. And when you start thinking about food in the right way, the fat loss will drop off and you'll be locked in and you'll be happy with what I've just told you. So guys, I'm going to call it a day on this one, but I'm absolutely knackered. I trained chest this morning, half hour on the Stairmaster, and I think I trained legs Monday. Flipping out, I trained legs on Monday, back on Tuesday. I rested yesterday, but my legs and my back are still, especially my legs, they're still killing me. But just do what you do and what you want to do with this information. You know what I mean? But the key thing you should take out of this information is your mindset is the ultimate key for fat loss. I can give you the blueprint. I think I've done about 75 videos since I've started doing this channel. Probably from last year September. I've done 75 videos and all the information's in them videos, but it's up to you to put it into action, people. I can tell you all the gems, all the goals of what to do every single day. I'm here to help, but if you don't listen, if your ego thinks you can beat what I'm saying, it won't. I used to be like you. I would say, I know what, I'm still eating that. I'm eating a curry still. I'm gonna have Chinese every other day. I can still eat a pizza and get into shape. The body won't let you. The body is smarter than all of us. It knows what you're putting in the body. You can't out-train a shit diet, people. I don't even like the word diet. You can't out-train a shit lifestyle, people. It's impossible. The body won't let you. I don't care how much you drink alcohol and you think you can drink and average 15 litres of water through the week to get rid of the alcohol. Your body will know. Alcohol will deplete your muscles. It won't make you build any muscle. It causes weight gain. It's not going to happen, people. Same with junk food. If you're eating junk food every other day and picking and doing certain things, it's it's inevitable. Your body won't let you get there. And the great thing with the body as well, what I love, and I used to be I'm a PT and I train people, the body and the physique don't lie. You can say you've been training for 10 months straight, I've been clean for 7 of the months or 8 of the months, I've been doing cardio, I've been walking. I can look at your face, I don't even need to look at your body, I can just look at your face and how your face looks, and I will know if you've been sticking to the job or not. So that's what I love about the physique in your face. It don't lie, people. If you're a person that drinks a lot of alcohol and eats a lot of shit, your face will always be puffy. It's just facts. You know what I mean? Eyes won't be looking a bright sort of white. You know what I mean? Your posture will be all slouch. You don't walk upright. If you're not walking upright in your chest up, there's something going on. You know what I mean? Something going on, people. But that's enough from me. I hope all that makes sense. Cheat meals are a no-go. Approach it differently. It's a new lifestyle. It's a new you. Kill the old you and become a better version of yourself. So that's it, guys. Be extraordinary and dare to be different.